Hi, welcome to this webinar on the 5-step proven profit formula for doubling your profits. How would you like a simple, proven and tested way you can double your profits with little time or effort on your part? In fact, what if I could give you a formula that will create a massive exponential growth for your business starting immediately? If you ask any small business owner what they need most in their business, you'll get the same two answers every time: more clients and more revenue. But here's the problem. That isn't what most business owners want. Oh, sure, they want more clients, but what does it take to produce more clients? First, you must generate leads, and then you must convert those leads into clients. By breaking down the end result of wanting more clients into the vital components required to generate them, namely leads and conversions, you can now put together a specific strategy and plan of action to attain that end result. As for revenue, what does it take to produce more revenue? First, once you've generated leads and converted those leads into clients, those clients will be paying you a specific value for what you sell. So sale value is the first component in the revenue generation equation. But it doesn't stop there. You have expenses to pay, and those expenses come directly out of that revenue you've just generated. So the next revenue component to consider is your margin. How much of that actual revenue do you get to put right in your pocket? But you're still not done. If your client only buys from you one time, you're right back where you started. Now you need to generate a new batch of leads and convert them into clients. What if instead you could compel your clients to increase the number of transactions they complete with you year after year? Now you have something to build upon. And here's the bottom line. There are 5 critical steps that every small business owner must address in order to attract new clients and generate more revenue. These are leads, conversions, average sale value, the number of transactions, and profit margins. So let's back up those steps with some specific numbers to illustrate exactly how this works. In order for you to double your profits and create exponential growth, you have to start with a baseline. This means you have to know your current numbers in each of these critical areas. So you first need to work out exactly where your numbers are right now. Once you have them, you can work out what you need to do to double those profits and make sure that you spend your time doing what you should be doing. So let's start with leads. Let's say your current baseline is 1,000 leads per year. Your current conversion rate is 25%, meaning that 1 of every 4 people you sit in front of agrees to buy from you. So that means that you convert 250 of those 1,000 leads into clients or customers. Let's assume your number of annual transactions equals 10. So each of your 250 clients, customers, buys what you sell 10 times a year. Let's further assume that your average sale value is £100. So your 250 clients are buying a £100 product or service from you 10 times a year for a total revenue of £250,000. However, you have to subtract out of all your expenses, including rent, mortgage, salaries, marketing costs, costs of goods, and so on and so on. In this example, let's assume your profit margin is 25%, which leaves you a profit of £62,500. The trick now is to find a way to increase each of these 5 critical metrics for your business. With the help of our world-class e-learning system, we're going to provide you with a multitude of ways of doing that. We'll help you increase leads, conversions, your number of transactions, your average sale value, and your overall profit margin. Suppose we provide you with 19 separate and distinct strategies to dramatically increase your leads. These strategies are field tested and proven to work. Each strategy walks you step by step through its implementation and execution so that all is required of you is the application of the information. For example, one of the most effective and powerful ways to generate leads today is through a targeted direct mail campaign. A campaign means multiple mailings, since a single mailing seldom produces positive results. Unfortunately, most business owners never attempt a direct mail campaign because of the expense involved. But one of our 19 strategies can teach you how to execute a direct mail campaign to as many homes as you want to target and do it all for free. All of this strategy requires from you is a minimal amount of your time. How many leads would you generate if you could send a compelling marketing message, which by the way we'll help you create, to a list of 50,000 highly qualified and targeted prospects that are actively searching for what you sell? A qualified list like this typically generates up to 18% response rate, which, when mailing to 50,000 homes, would produce 9,000 fresh new leads. But suppose you decide to test this strategy by first starting out smaller. Let's say you elect to initially mail only 1,000 prospects. A typical 18% response rate still produces 180 new leads. And that's just using one of 19 strategies we can give you. Let's discuss several other strategies. What if we could show you how to double that number of leads? Using a networking strategy, or how to implement a no-cost yet highly effective referral program strategy, or how about setting up a lucrative strategy and strategic endorsement partnership where other business owners sell your product or service on your behalf. Or perhaps you would like to use a presentation strategy where you host an online presentation highlighting what you do by using a webinar or a teleseminar. These strategies are just a drop in the bucket when it comes to helping you generate leads for your business. But whichever one or more of these strategies you elect to use for your business, do you think you could conservatively generate at least 10% more leads by using them? So instead of generating 1,000 leads per year, which was our original number, you would now generate that you could conservatively easily generate 110 leads per year. That's a measly 8 leads additionally every month. And remember, that's leads, not clients. That works out to just one additional lead every 4 days, with 19 powerful and proven lead generation strategies backing you up. Would you agree that's ultra conservative figure? Now let's tackle that second critical step, your conversion rate. Your conversion rate is where a prospect becomes a client. They agree to buy what you sell. This simply means you found a way to compel their decision-making process so they choose you over your competition. But what if we could help you convert your leads and close the sale every time? What if we could give you a pricing strategy that's so powerful it will completely remove price from your prospect's buying decision? And what if we could teach you how to write powerful marketing and advertising copy along with persuasive sales scripts and have you write all of them better than 95% of all copywriters alive today? What if your copy was so compelling and so persuasive it would position your business as the only logical choice for your prospects to buy from? Suppose we could give you a strategy that would teach you how to add so much value to what you sell that you could charge double the price that your competitor charges, and your prospects wouldn't think twice about paying that amount. And what if we could teach you how to completely eliminate any barriers to entry for your prospects, and how to create irresistible offers that practically force your prospects to buy from you? And perhaps most important, what if we could hand you an entire drip campaign for your prospects who don't initially buy from you? A drip campaign is a series of follow-up communications, usually via email or direct mail, that continuously nurtures your prospects until they're finally ready to make that purchase. Did you know that the typical prospect doesn't buy until they receive a minimum of 6 marketing messages from you? Are you currently sending out a minimum of 6 follow-up messages to your current prospects? Most people aren't. If not, you're leaving a fortune on the table. With all of these conversion strategies working for you, would you agree that it should be easy to increase your conversion rate from our original 25% to perhaps 50%? Of course it would. But let's keep our numbers ultra conservative. Would you agree that conservatively you would have no problem whatsoever increasing your conversion rate by a meagre 5% from 25% to 27.5%? So now we're converting 27.5% of our 1,100 leads, which totals 302 clients. Now let's increase our number of transactions. Let's implement a series of strategies that will compel our clients to buy from us more often. What if we could teach you how to condition your clients to purchase from you more often? What if we could teach you how to condition your clients to purchase from you more often? As an example, how many times have you looked into the mirror 3 weeks after getting your hair cut and noticed you were beginning to look a little shaggy? You call the hair salon to book an appointment and they schedule you to come in 2 weeks later. What if we could teach this hair salon a strategy that would compel their clients to automatically book their next haircut at 3 weeks intervals and commit to this at their initial appointment each time? Do you realise that just that one strategy alone would increase this salon's total revenue by 70%? Or think about this, a florist. Most guys buy flowers once a year for their better half, if that. Suppose we could teach that florist how to set up a continuity program called Lover of the Year, where a guy could come into the florist shop once a year and select a pre-arranged package of flowers, gifts and cards, each targeting a special date that calendar year, such as Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, her birthday, your anniversary, and perhaps one day as a special out of the blue, just thinking of you day. Each package they select would include a specific floral arrangement that fits each unique occasion, a special gift that she will treasure forever, and a romantic card. All of this can be taken care of in just about 20 minutes. The florist will guarantee to deliver each arrangement on the appropriate date and send an email reminder to the guy the day before each delivery so they don't forget the occasion, and to confirm that each delivery will be made on time. The florist could also finance the entire cost of the program over 12 months and charge the guy's credit card a set amount each month to make this program an affordable no-brainer. Guys love this because the entire year is planned out in advance and they don't have to make their typical last-minute dash to the store or to the garage to pick up something for that special occasion. Do you realise this florist has just conditioned this client to buy from them 5 times per year instead of just once? And do you think this one guy will tell 4 or 5 of his friends about this unique program? Of course he will. Did you know that a version of this strategy can be adapted to work for almost any business in any industry? We can show you how to implement this in your business as well. So looking back at our original numbers and remaining ultra conservative, could we assume that it would be fairly simple to use strategies like this to easily increase our original 10 visits a year to just 11 visits? Now let's consider your average sale value. This is the price you charge for what you sell. What if we could help you implement a series of targeted strategies that would allow you to instantly increase your sales price with no effect whatsoever on your conversion rate? Did you know that price is one of the least understood components when it comes to small business ownership? Let me explain. Suppose you sell a product for £100 and the net profit on that product is 15%. That means after you pay the rent, the salaries, the commission and the cost of acquiring that product to resell it, the utilities and everything else that goes into your business, you only put £15 of that £100 into your bank account. So what would happen if you increased that price by a measly 5%? Do you realise that additional 5% is pure profit? Typically, there are no additional expenses that must be factored into determining your net profit. In fact, your net profit just increased from £15 to £20. That means your profit on this one product alone just increased by 33.33%. Consider this real-life example. Let's say you own a health club that offers a package of health services for £60, and you presently have 300 clients enrolled into this program. That means you have a total revenue of £18,000. You operate on a 25% net margin, so your net profits are £4,500 per month. Suppose you raise your price by just £4 a month or 6.67%. You just increase your net profit by 26.67% or £1,200 per month. For some people, that's a house payment or at least a brand new Jaguar. But if you're worried that raising your price by even £4 may lead to some clients leaving or cancelling their membership in your program, then listen to this. As the health club owner, you would have to lose 63 clients from this program just to get back to your original net profits. In other words, you could lose 63 members and it would have zero impact on your profits. Do you think 63 out of 300 clients would drop your program over a £4 per month? I don't think so, especially if you offer more value than any of your competitors. We can teach you the latest pricing strategies and positioning tactics that will allow you to raise your pricing substantially without affecting your conversion or retention rates. So looking back on our original numbers, do you think with strategies like this in place, you could conservatively increase your £100 price point to £110? So now your total revenue has increased to £365,420. Finally, it's imperative we look at your profit margin. Everything we have just discussed is basically worthless if you aren't making a profit on each and every sale you make. So we're going to help you implement strategies that will dramatically increase your profit margin by leaps and bounds. We can teach you ways to slash your costs without affecting your day-to-day business operations. For example, we can show you how to use the art of barter to significantly reduce or completely eliminate many of your everyday expenses. Accounting, bookkeeping, printing, advertising, office supplies, and everyday business expenses can be dramatically reduced or possibly eliminated by following our barter strategies. Do you also realise that you can see a huge increase in your profit margins just by properly identifying and then targeting your ideal client. This ties into the old 80-20 rule, which states that 20% of your clients will generate 80% of your total profits. If you can replace the 80% of your low margin clients with more of the 20% high margin group, you will see your margins explode, sometimes by as much as 16 times. Another example has to do with separating your business from your competition by becoming unique in what you do. Setting yourself apart from the herd creates a massive competitive advantage that can skyrocket your profit margins. As an example, one of our clients who used to manufacture more than 1,000 different types of ceramic tiles and accessories, he voluntarily discontinued 80% of his products, focusing his sales and development efforts on only those products that gave him a competitive edge. The result has been the rebirth of his company, where he doubled his profit margin and increased his sales. So let's assume you've implemented just one of these strategies, and keeping our numbers ultra conservative, let's say your profit margins go from 25% to just 27.5%. We now go from our original profit figure of £62,500 to £100,490. So now we have over £100,000 in profit. We've almost doubled our profits, which was our original goal. Not too bad. But what if I could show you how you could easily increase these percentages, and instead of increasing them by a meagre 5 or 10%, as we did in our examples, what if we could increase them by an incredible 50%? Imagine this. What if we provided you with 20 simple and easy ways to increase your leads, and 20 ways to increase your conversions, and 20 ways to increase your average sale value, and 20 ways to increase your number of transactions, and finally 20 ways to increase your profit margins? Our upsell, cross-sell and downsell strategies alone often produce immediate revenue increases in excess of 30%. Do you think you could easily achieve a mere 1% overall increase per week? Just a 1% increase per week with 2 weeks off for vacation each year equals a staggering 50% increase. So what happens to your numbers now? Well, starting from our baseline of 1,000 clients, guess what? We now have 1,500 clients. And instead of a 25% conversion rate, we now have a 37.5% conversion rate. That means we now have 562 clients. These clients now come to see us 15 times a year instead of just 10. Our average sale value has gone from £100 to £150. And when we put all these numbers together, that brings us a staggering £1.265 million in total revenue. However, we now have a 37.5% profit margin instead of just 25%, which gives us a staggering £474,000 of profit. So starting with just £62,500 in profit, a 50% increase over these 5 basic areas has delivered us nearly £500,000 worth of profit to our bottom line. I think that's a little bit more than double our original profits, wouldn't you agree? This is the power you can tap in by following our e-learning system. This not only can double or triple your profits, but it can also create exponential growth for your business starting today. When you use all of our tools and resources and templates, along with the powerful audio and video training we make available to you, you will immediately begin to see results like this. So now you're probably thinking to yourself that all of this sounds too good to be true. So why don't I prove it to you? And I'll do it for free. I'll prove to you this is everything I said it is and more by putting a large sum of money directly into your pocket. If you will invest just 45 minutes of your time with me, I'll help you find a minimum of £10,000 hidden in your business. I know that sounds too good to be true, but I assure you it's not only true, but it's also very easy to do. You see, me and my partners have worked with thousands of business owners all over the world, and we've discovered that none of them are applying some of the very simple and easy marketing strategies that can unleash tens of thousands of pounds hidden in revenue in just a matter of minutes. Give me 45 minutes of your valuable time, and using just 3 simple marketing strategies, I'll find you a minimum of £10,000 hidden in your business. In fact, let me take this one step further. After I've shown you these hidden 3 simple strategies, I'll give you a complete unrestricted access to my e-learning system so that you can use all the tools and resources you need to apply these 3 strategies to your business and immediately begin to pocket that £10,000 in hidden revenue. After our meeting, I'll give you a free 30-day membership in my e-learning system so you can see all of this for yourself. And after you apply these 3 powerful strategies, I'll send you several additional videos during your 30-day trial that will show you additional marketing strategies that will make you even more money. And while you're on my site, I want you to feel free to explore all of the resources I'm providing, including more than 150 hours of step-by-step instructional video on the site. For example, let me show you the powerful online marketing techniques we use to drive more traffic to your website through Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. I'll show you how to laser target your email and direct mail so you'll reach only those prospects that you really want as your customers and dramatically increase your marketing ROI. I'll show you a paint-by-numbers template that will reveal to you the secrets to writing, marketing and advertising that's so compelling it practically forces your prospects to buy what you sell. This template is so powerful and simple to use that I can hand it to a 6th grader and they'll be able to write better marketing than 95% of the copywriters available today. And you will have access to all of this during your trial period. So let's get started. All I want you to do is to complete a short assessment form. To get the form, just drop me an email to info@johnolivan.co.uk and I'll send you the short assessment form straight away. This form will help me prepare for our meeting so that I can maximise the 45 minutes we have together and provide you with the maximum value. So don't wait. Complete that assessment form straight away and let's get started. I'll start off by finding you a minimum of £10,000 hidden in your business, and then I'll send you the additional resources to help you make even more money. Believe me when I tell you that you're in for the experience of your life. Here's to your success.